Hello everyone and welcome back to a very wet and miserable November here in Hof Bergmann. We have lamb meat there, ready to go. We have bunnies. It's going to be raining all day, unfortunately. Now, it is November and we do need to get the grass cut and baled. And we need to get a bale wrapper, even if it's only rented for now. That's the idea. Anyway, let's see if there's anything in the sale. No, we have those rear mowers in the sale. That would be wonderful. However, I think we're actually okay with the mower we've got for now. We need to spray fertilizer on all of our fields. In fact, if we go here, yes, all of our fields are definitely in need of nitrogen. However, field 10 here is grass and is ready for cutting. The rain, unfortunately, is with us all day, so we are going to have to just crack on with that anyway. I think there's a bit of work to do with the animals first while we're waiting for the day to lighten up a bit. I'm just going to drop this off here because what we need to do is to go and clear the cow enclosure of manure. What do we need to do with the pigs and the sheep? So the pigs have got manure in there as well. We need to get that out. Sheep have no manure, but there is a manure pit there. So what we can do is get hold of our wheelbarrow. Open that gate up. There we go. Pigs have had babies, which is fantastic news. We need to get this taken care of. Bunnies are growing up again, which is good. We can put more rabbits into the butchers. And we will need to get some poultry in there as well. Right, there is our first load. We probably ought to get the pigs some more food as well, especially if they've reproduced. Got 3 babies in there as well. They're going to start eating more soon. The cows have also had babies, so they're going to also start eating more. That's our first load. So yeah, we need to make sure that we are ready for all of that. We need to get some more feed mix made up for the cows, and with the pigs we need to get some more feed into here. The wheelbarrow can take 270 litres here. Oh dear. As I crash it into the wall. Yeah, and we've got to get that production going again. Got to get that cheese and butter and milk, everything production going again. Really need to do that. Excuse me, piggies. Oh, no, that's... Oh, hello. I can just fill with manure. I don't have to charge, but... Oh, I wonder if I could do that outside with the trailer. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Not so sure about that. Right, we really ought to get some more pig food into the trough, so we'll do that as well. And then we can use the tractor to empty the manure in the cow shed. But obviously, we've got a bit of manure to get out of the chicken hut as well. We really should... Actually, I'm going to turn the engine off on this thing. We really should get the chicken enclosure emptied out of manure. We also need to get the geese. Yeah, we need some more straw in here, and we need some more straw in the geese. Oh, hello. When are eggs due for sale? I think that's November. It is November, yes, and we've got a lot of eggs, so we can get those sold today as well. Yeah, so we need more. We need more straw in here, and we need to get the straw into here as well. Get the manure emptied out. So, I probably won't do that as a time lapse because it probably will look very difficult to follow. Let's do it anyway. Right. I suggest you skip forward about a minute if you don't want to watch this, but this is a time lapse of me getting the straw sorted out. Oh, got a bit lighter there. Good. I've got to get the straw sorted out, and I've got to get the manure sorted out over here. And possibly some ducks and geese and chickens moved into the butchers. I'm not sure why I can't tip my my manure to the pit anymore. It would be good if I could, but nope, apparently not. So that's that done. In fact, we'll switch that off and turn the lights off too. Well, that's done enough anyway. Right, let's close the gate. Close the doors. Job done. So we do need to get on and get the grass cut in the field. Now I know it's raining, it's horrible, it's not very good at all, but we are making silage. We'll be making silage bales. So we can just about get on with it, I think. But we've got to go cut the grass, and then we've got to row it up, and then we've got to bale it, and then we'll have to decide what we do about wrapping. There is another option. I do actually have a pit, a silage pit, the other side of the manure bunker that I was just trying to dump in. But I've got another one here as well. Is that a silage pit the other side? No, it's not, is it? It's a composting heap. That's right, it was a compost heap. Going the wrong way. My new field is not this way. Let's get some lights on. Right, here we go. The new field is this way. Excellent. Speaking of excellent, I think once we have got this cut and rowed, probably, and baled. Oh, I don't know, cut, rowed, baled and wrapped, why not? We'll probably go and sell the eggs. to wherever it is best to sell them, but I'm going to leave it a little bit longer just so that the amount of eggs we've got is the maximum it could be. We'll get them all chucked into the front of the Fendt tractor and taken to wherever it is that we want to take them. Now, you'll notice I've got my narrow tyres on here, and that is because we don't want to destroy the grass. I do, however, want to put on steering assist. There we go. Ah. Well, the mower wheels are destroying the grass. Why is that? That's not okay. Ugh. I don't really know what to do about that. That's not okay at all. Maybe I've got to go the other way round so that we don't drive in the field. Yes, I think it'll have to be that. Right, we'll get this cut, road and baled and see how many bales we end up with. Well, that was quite a job. Luckily the rain slackened off a little bit now, although not a huge amount, and it's not going to stop. It's going to keep going until about 6 o'clock, which is not good for this video, but unfortunately it's the sort of thing we have to deal with. Right, where's that bit I missed? Here it is. Just get that there. Done. Now I have to remember to roll this field once we have finished it. I don't think there's any worry about destroying crop now, so we'll use the other John Deere. This one is very, very hungry on fuel, so yeah, best to use the other one if I can. £29,000 in the bank. Now, I would like to be able to get that bale wrapper that goes on the front loader, but we shall see. There's no rush to get things fertilised and stuff now, so we can do that in December in next episode. But there is a rush to get it rode up and baled and wrapped, because the sooner we have that silage, the better. We haven't got a lot left, and we need it for the cows. Right. This one. I like this tractor. Let's use this one. So, we need the rower, which is in there. Once again, this is a fairly long job. In fact, it's probably longer than the mowing, which was already a long job, so not ideal. Lift that up. Right. There we go. So that is how we take that in and out. Don't know if we should use GPS for this one. I think this would be better without GPS, but not sure. GPS lines do clutter up the view a little bit as well. Right then, so get that out, get it switched on and lowered. There we go. So yeah, we'll pull it all in from the edge to start with, and then we'll go around the other way, pulling it into a swath that we can bale. But it's yeah, it's definitely a long job, especially when we don't have a bigger windrower that will do 2 lots into one swath at the same time. This little one here, although cheap, it does take a unusually large amount of time to get things done. Oh dear. Missing bits at the edge there, that's no good. Having said that, you are left with a fairly decent sized swath afterwards, which makes baling a little easier. Does look to me like the rain might be stopping a little bit, but it's in the forecast all the way through, so if it's a little respite from it, then fine, that's fantastic. But I doubt very much we'll get away without any more rain today. Okay, that's one lap completed, so time to turn around and go around the other way. There we go, like I said, a fairly decent sized swath with quite a large amount of coverage between the 2 runs into one swath, so also good. Right, well, I'll get this done as quickly as I can, and then we'll crack on with the baling as well.
Better get the sheriff, something's going down. 5 crazy cowboys heading into town. One's got funny looking boots and a hat way too big. That crazy cowboy, he's riding on a pig. Better get the sheriff, something's going down. 5 crazy cowboys heading into town. One's got diamond rings and a big old chain, thinking he's the cat's meow. That crazy cowboy, oh, he's riding on a cow. Better get the sheriff, something's going down. crazy cowboys heading into town. Now one is singing out of tune, not hitting a note. That crazy cowboy is riding on the goat. Five crazy cowboys, oh they're crazy running wild. Five crazy cowboys, oh you better run and hide. Better get the sheriff, something's going down. Five crazy cowboys heading into town. Now one is backwards, upside down, howling at the moon. That crazy cowboy, he's riding on a raccoon. Better get the sheriff, something's going down. Five crazy cowboys heading into town. One's dressed up as Santa Claus, way up in the air. That crazy cowboy, he's riding on a reindeer. Five crazy cowboys, oh they're crazy running wild. Five crazy cowboys, now you better run and hide. Five crazy cowboys, oh they're dancing running wild. Five crazy cowboys, better run and hide.
Wow, look at all the bales. That's going to need a lot of wrap. I'm sure we can afford all that wrap. Oh dear. Well, I think it might be easier to rent one of the trail behind bale wrappers for this job. That is a lot of bales. If we had bigger bales, less of them, then the front loader wrapper would be perfect. But yeah, this is going to be a bit of a big job. And I think we're going to need the additional space for the wrap as well. However, I have thought, I wonder if if you rent the wrap with the wrapper and then offload it at the farm before you give the wrapper back, do you just get to keep that wrap? I don't know. Well, before we go ahead and rent anything, let's just check the sale. No, nothing's appeared in the sale apart from that, which is no good to us at all. So, bale wrappers. Here we go. Now, I think maybe something like this. What does that one do? Oh, that one does square bales as well. Yes, I think if we customize that and we put the... Let's have the white wrap so it's easier to keep track of them. And if we lease it, 1,428. I don't think you can actually empty the wrap from the wrapper, but we'll try. Right, I'll go and pick it up and then we'll start the massive wrapping task. And here we go, back at the field, ready to go. Get all these bits wrapped. I say bits, I mean bales. Oh, I should have had a bale on end turner as well, shouldn't I? Ah, well, they won't go far. Put on auto drop. There we go. And yeah, we should have these wrapped, hopefully, in no time at all. But yeah, what a yield. What a yield. This field has given us a lot of future silage. can't imagine we're going to use all this in a hurry. I reckon it's... Well, I was going to say we need to do hay next, however... Oh dear. Yes, I said it's going to be hay next, however, we've got a lot of hay as well already. So maybe we could look at maybe starting to sell bales instead. Might be good to sell a load of silage bales. Oh, that's rolling off down there. Good job I did it in white so I can find them again afterwards. But yeah, it's going to take a little while for them to ferment. We'll get them picked up in December or January and get the field spread with slurry and rolled, and then hopefully it should grow back pretty quick. Right, I know it's been a lot of time lapse with this episode, but there's a lot of jobs that need doing that involve spending a lot of time doing it. And we still do need to sell those eggs before we finish today, so we're going to do that as well.
You breeze in the morning, every step is so golden. Oh yeah, breathing you slowly. I never thought you would open up for me. I promise I will give you the love that you want. Can you tell me the truth?
Well, there we go. We are all done. It's wrapped. They're all wrapped up, and look how many there are. That field is a giver. It really is. Which is absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm going to just try and unload the wrap onto the farm and see if it disappears when we return the wrapper. But then there's only one more job to do today, and that is to sell the eggs. Right, let's see if we can unload. No. It doesn't look that way. Unless it's... If I unfold it, we can. Nope. I don't think so. So unfortunately, that is that. We've also finished processing all the meat that we've got in there as well. That gets through it very, very quickly. Right. Let's return that. Job done. And I'm going to pop this in here just because it's getting very wet. As for this one over here, that needs to be taken into the chicken area so we can load it up with all the eggs and then head off to wherever the best place to sell them is. It'd be nice to have some straps on the front of this just to strap things on, but you know, it's still a very nice tractor. Excuse me, duck. Excuse me, chicken. Excuse me, goose. Right. I'll get it all loaded up, and then I'll probably see you over at McKay's Beer Tavern, which is up there. Right. This is a lot of heavy lifting. Well, there we go. I did ask them what they were planning to do with all these eggs, and the answer was, in fact, they have an omelette day. So, that's nice. Once every year, they ask for all my eggs, and they were going to do omelettes. Special omelettes. I'm invited too, which is fantastic. However, what we need to do is take them round the back here and get them sold. Hopefully finish this episode on quite a bit of money. There we go. £5,402. The 656 environmental score. So just over £6,000 in total. That is... well, it's not bad, but it's also not brilliant. Not entirely sure how long I've had those chickens and ducks for now. And some have gone in to make meat as well. But it's not the only income from the chickens and ducks, but they are getting butchered too. So, yeah. That's not too bad, is it? It's quite a nice income for us. We've finished then on... oh, this must be a one-way street. Oops. We've finished then on £33,174 today. And we still finish in the absolute pouring down rain, which is not ideal. Oh, no, it can't be a one-way because there's a giveaway sign there. Well, then that van was just being ignorant. Right, well, I feel like that was a lot done today. I mean, we've done really well on the grass field. Got many bales. We've done well on the eggs as well. This whole front of the fence here was full with eggs, and we managed to get just over £6,000 for them, which is just wonderful. So, we're going to leave the episode here for today. Next time, we'll be getting the bales in off the field and getting the other fields, well, all the fields, fertilised, one way or another. I think we'll get the 2 arable fields sprayed, and we'll get the grass field spread with slurry. We also are going to need to get hold of a grass roller, because, as I've been told, the grass won't grow again until it's been rolled. Which is a feature for Hof Bergmann, in case anybody wondering why their grass isn't growing. Apparently you need to roll it first, but next episode we will be confirming this, which will be tomorrow's episode. Right. I never got around to doing the straw that I wanted to do. So, unfortunately, no more... well, it does seem like the chickens are producing manure, even though they don't have any straw. Which is a good thing. I also didn't get time to feed the pigs, but they've still got some in there, so we should be okay for now. Sheep are looking good for food. They will need another bale moved over at some point soon. Or, not bale, but trailer load, because obviously we've got all the stuff in the hayloft, haven't we? But that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.